and a rare disorder. A teen is diagnosed with a disease usually common for someone more than 3 times his age.
That's just some of what's coming up on Fox 9 News at 9.
A teenage athlete in Cambridge tonight scores big in the game of life. After a couple of football games last fall, he felt pain in his chest. Didn't think much of it till one day he couldn't breathe. What happened next made him a survivor.
Yeah.
I am kind of a big deal now.
From his hospital room, Cory Johnson has more than flowers and cards to prop him up. He has a mother and a doctor who believed something was wrong when he nearly collapsed during a game of paintball in December.
I felt like my chest was collapsing inward toward, and it just was just gut-wrenching kind of, because it hurt so bad. And I was never used to it, so I just stopped, and I just thought it wasn't that big of a deal. But then it kept happening, so that's when I finally told my mom, and she brought me to the doctor.
Doctors were puzzled, but tests were normal. But finally, a doctor at the Minneapolis Heart Institute found the problem, a birth defect. Cory's main artery was on the wrong side of his heart.
It's normally one of those things you hear athletes of, like dropping dead of, sudden death. And I'm glad they found it before that happened to me.
During heavy exercise, Cory's aorta would pinch and prevent blood from getting to his heart.
The only treatment for this was to do a surgical procedure where we reroute his blood properly going to the right coronary artery.
Dr. Vib Kashetri took a piece of artery from Cory's arm and transplanted it into his heart to reroute that blood. It worked. And Cory's mom says there's a big lesson in it all for everyone.
Is to have an open relationship with your child so that they will come to you with anything. And if you ever have that gut feeling like this just isn't right, go with it. Don't feel like you're overreacting. Go for it and do it. And it's just always better to be safe than sorry.
Get back to life, right?
Yes.
That was the whole point.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cory's condition was rare. Less than 1% of all people are born with such a defect. But Cory rolls out of the hospital this day because he had the trust of his parents. Persistent testing proved it. Doctors fixed it.
At least I get to walk down the aisle for my graduation.
Cory's recovery will take about 3 months, almost in time for his graduation from Cambridge High School, coming up on May 14th. And as he says, he's going to get to walk down that aisle.
Yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
darn
that's
cool.
a great little story.
Good for him. Well, up next, why drivers in one city might